Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Oscar coming to you with part 5 in my series of quick guides to get you started into Life is Feudal your own. I finally arrived at the location I've shown you on the map in the previous episode. Just wanted to show you around here, just real quick, how the resources look in the game, not on the map. This one over here, is clay. This is a natural clay deposit. They are always those little type of trenches, ravines, whatever, with this brownish ground texture without any grass or plants growing on it. Over here, in the shorter distance, this is a rock surface. Can gather stones here, start mining and so on. And in the back you've got plenty of trees, a forest. So a nice feature here in game in Life is Feudal is that you can actually, well, to a certain degree, see the quality of a tree by its model. Got here an apple tree right in front of me, and here I go back a bit to get them both on screen again. You see the right one, there's a lot of foliage, is green and stuff like that, so it's looking really healthy. And the other one here looks like it's close to die. So let's just have a look how good they are actually. Just by go to them, open the context menu, can either press right click or press Q. Go to forestry, inspect tree, and just click it, and a window will pop up and give you some information about this tree I've just inspected. It's saying that it is a mature apple tree. Mature means that it's fully grown. They come in small, medium, and mature. The quality is 5, which is really, really bad. It hasn't been shopped on to this point. And it contains some resources, some bark, some branch and an apple sprout, but I don't want to have this apple sprout because there's no point in planting quality 5 trees. Yeah, the other one over here, which is way healthier, let's look into this one. Here, inspect. Up. Yo, it's really, really nice. It is quality 94, 100 is the highest. Also mature, meaning fully grown, and you see it contains way more resources, I think double the amount of bark and branches. It contains apple. Only trees after a certain quality will have apples. And it's got 2 sprouts I can use to plant new trees of this quality. Well, I can't because my skill isn't high enough. If I would pick sprouts of this tree with this character, the quality of those will be really low because my forestry skill is really low. It's at 32 point something, so it won't be much higher than my actual skill. But I need this tree because I can get really good branches out of this to make my first tools. I'm gonna set this at the default action and start snapping those branches off. Oop. They all will end up in my inventory and not stack. Why don't they stack, you may ask? Because they have all a different quality. But why have they all the different quality? Because right now, as I'm gathering or snapping those off, my skill gets higher, and so the outcome of the in this case getting snapping of branches is getting better. This was the last one, is quality 46, and my skill just went to, where is it, 45.49, which is getting rounded up a little bit because I've got also, where it is, as it is. My constitution and my willpower are kind of high. My willpower is high, so the effective level here is bit higher. So the outcome here is a bit higher, rounded up, so to say. Okay, now I've got a few branches. which I actually need to start the crafting process for my first tools, for primitive tools. In order to start this, I have to right click on a branch, or just double click it because it's the default action, and create a primitive tool. So it opens a crafting window with all the tools I can make at this point. So I need to check something. Okay. Yeah, what do we have here? Lots of tools I can craft right now. Some of them I will need soonish, and some of them I won't need anytime soon, or they are kinda useless at all. So the sickle is one thing I wanna craft early on. I need this to gather wild plants to plant on farmland later on. A primitive shovel, also needed in farming and to terraform. A hammer needed to construct buildings mainly, and later on to craft simple smelting, blacksmithing items. The first metal hammer is crafted with a primitive hammer. Then I've got a primitive axe, which is used to chop down trees. A primitive pickaxe, well, to get rocks and ore. A primitive saw to cut down trees I've chopped down with this one into boards, building blocks, and so on and so forth. A torch, which is actually useful, but at this point of the game I won't be able to craft this one here. Naphtha is one component needed for torches, which is an alchemy thing, and I can't craft this right now. So no torch till now. Then a primitive knife, which is used to skin animals and to carve stuff out of wood. A primitive cup, which I haven't found any use for until this point. Crucible and stick, which is a rudimentary smelting tool. A fishing pole. Yeah, it's not as good because at the beginning of the game you, at least I just can advise to, you should rely on apples from apple trees here as your food source, instead of spending ages with trying to get fishes with a low fishing and hunting skill. You will spend ages and hours and, well, actually burn off more food than you can actually catch in that time. Getting apples is way easier. So accidentally closed that window, open this up, primitive thingy. Over there, where was I? Also you won't need a primitive cooking pot in the beginning because you don't have anything to cook at this point. When you have reached the point to, well, cook some proper stuff, you will also be able to make a real cooking pot out of metal. So no real point in making this one. A sling is, a slingshot to shoot at animals or players in order to wound and finally eventually kill them. Not needed on the first day, but you will need this at some point. So, how does this work? First of all, I need to get all the components together. I'm only gonna make a shovel in this video here just to show you how this works. I already got some plant fiber. I've got plenty of sticks, branches. What I'm still needing or missing is useful flintstone or flintstones. I need to, in order to get some, I have to go to a rock tile, go to prospecting, search for useful flint, and start searching. Whoop, and there we go, found a flintstone of quality 2. Okay, which is really, really bad. But I know every flintstone from this tile here I've just gathered on, this one, they will be all quality 2. So I have to move over a bit away from this tile, because the increase and decrease from one tile to the next is always somewhere between 5 and 10 points. This one over here was 2, so I need to go away a bit from this to get better results. By the way, this is the same with all resources you get from the ground. If you find something, damn it, from all resources you get from the ground, such as plant fibers and so on. Oh, this one was the first. Okay, quality 7. Are you kidding me? Did I actually run past a good spot? Last try, gonna work with this one then. But I think you get the idea. Quality 10, okay. Anyhow, I was gonna craft with those. Nope, this one. So open the crafting window again. So now I've got two possible ways to craft. I just can hit craft and it will get random stuff out of my inventory. Or I can say I want to have, let's say, this 40, 44, 42, 6. I think 46 was the highest. Yep. Okay, I want to have this one because it has the best quality. I can drag this one over here. Then the flintstone, same, quality 10 was the highest, and well, only one plant fiber. So now I've got everything in place. And I just can hit craft and, well, start crafting. It takes a moment, and now I've got her. I actually intended to make a shovel, not a sickle, but anyhow, the process is the same. So, to equip this one, to open my window again, and based on the well, size of the tool, I can put it in different slots. I've got 2 slots here on my belt and 2 slots on my back. The sickle is rather small, so I can put this everywhere. Some items or tools like shovels, pickaxes and so on only go in the back slots, and some small, really small items like knives only go in the belt slots or the cooking pot. You can put this in the back. Well, yeah, that's how you make primitive tools and how to find the resources. I hope you learned something new in this video. I hope you liked it. If you did so, please hit that like button, support my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more daily coming up content on Life is Feudal, your own at this point, later this year about Life is Feudal, the MMO. Thank you also for watching. My name is Oscar. Hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye and